everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of United Wrestling Network action. I am Dustin Starr. Today's lineup proves exactly why the United Wrestling Network is beloved all across the world. Here's what to expect. Beef Candy is in tag team action against Michael Hopkins and Adriel Noctis. Baron Black squares off against Honest John, and in our main event, the women's division is featured as Sandra Moon goes one-on-one with Rekka Tahaka. You're watching the United Wrestling Network, and it is bell time!
Introducing his opponent, being come to the ring by Halston Body, weighing in at 230 pounds, the bare-knuckle berserker, Lord Crew.
Still don't know what to make of this association. Last time we saw Halston Body out here, really cost, in my estimation, Dom Kubrick, a victory against Judiz, and then now. So look at the look on Halston Body's face. This is a whole new Halston Body.
Strange scene here. I mean, gone is sort of the showmanship and flamboyance that we've come to expect from Halston Body. Finding himself here with Lord Crew.
See the fighting stance here of Lord Crew. Tons of bare knuckle experience. Calls himself the bare knuckle berserker. And look at this. You got Mickey Rhodes, giving it his best shot. Big overhand right, and doesn't even flinch, does Crew.
Did not even phase him. Mickey Rhodes unloading with everything he's had, digging to the soles of his boots, and Crew's just dumping Mickey Rhodes.
Lord Crew has been so dominant in the United Wrestling Network. Great matches with Baron Black, and he's got knockout ability. Won a big match over Baron Black, won it by knockout, just knocked him cold. And how about that Beal pillar to post by that man, the dominant one, Lord Crew.
He's a KO artist. I can't seem to wrap my head around Halston Body, who's just perched at the top of the entryway, watching on, arms folded. I've never seen this type of just silent intensity from Halston Body.
I haven't either, and I bet Dom Kubrick wished Halston had stayed on the stage. Might have won that matchup. Another big toss there by the bare knuckle berserker. And Mickey Rhodes, you gotta love this kid's heart intensity, but I mean, this might be a winless proposition here and there with Crew.
You like to see the gusto that he goes out there with, but it's just not hunting for him against somebody the likes of Lord Crew.
Oh, look out here. Oh, I think looking for that earth shatter.
Once again, that tenacity of Mickey Rhodes coming into play.
Tenacity on display, going upstairs, downstairs, but can he get the big man off his feet? Not yet.
Ooh,
swing and a miss there by Crew. Oh, look at the strength. Oh, guillotine! He's got the guillotine, and the hooks are in, pulls guard, and just muscles out of it. My gosh.
Mercy. The wherewithal of Mickey Rhodes, but just Lord Crew just too dang powerful.
Oh, nasty execution style shot there, right to the brainstem. Didn't see it coming. It's a shot you don't see coming. It's the most dangerous. And there it is, earth shatter. Forget about it.
Tag him, bag him.
Here is your winner, Lord Crew.
Impressive victory there by Lord Crew. Let's take a look at it. There you see that vicious shot right to the back of the head, and then the earth shatter.
Yeah, and that was academic from there. There was no doubt about that. Lord Crew with a decisive victory.
Halston Body, I just overheard him, said, do it again. Asked for another one. No, another just vicious earth shatter there by Crew.
Shattering Mickey Rhodes. Look at Halston. this is a completely new Halston body.
The bare knuckle berserker is going to be a force to be reckoned with here. How on earth are you going to stop this guy? We'll be back after this.
I'm here with the United Wrestling Network's very own Jack Banning. Jack, as we enter this new era of championship wrestling, what can fans expect from you?
Change. Change is coming. Change is one of the most difficult things that we face in our life, but change is inevitable. People fear change. They fear it because they're addicted to complacency. They love to be comfortable. And in order to change, you have to leave your comfort zone. That's exactly what I plan to do for so many sleepless nights. I have thought to myself that I cannot be the only one that feels like this, that feels so lonely. Other people have to think like I do. They just have to. Jack Banning can't be the only one on this earth with his head out of the clouds and his feet on the ground. And I'm not. I found them. And they're coming. It is time for change. It is time for us to get what we want. It's time for the inmates to run the asylum.
.347.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Introducing their opponents from Abbott Kinney, a combined weight of 4,012 pieces of rock candy.
Damn, these guys are pretty, huh?
And the eye candy, Richie Slade.
They don't miss a tanning session.
Well, champ, yeah, and they certainly have been putting their time in the gym. Something you can can respect, I'm sure.
Oh, that kid Beef is jacked. He is a house. He is a stout, stacked and jacked young man. The other guy looks like he's in pretty good shape too. He's got that that Walmart candy cane from the Christmas, time of the year when you could buy those things.
Probably got it on discount.
Maybe probably took it from like his grandma or mom's house or something.
All right, here we go. Tag team action. Now, we talked about Noctis. You talked about his time in Wasted Youth. You got Hopkins out of Level Up. And then Beef Candy. Richie Slade, former United Heritage champion. Flex McCallion, a manager of champions at one time, managed the tag team champs in Pack 3. And has really transitioned to more of an in-ring competitor now.
Hey, I don't know much about these guys in the ring, but I could totally respect two dudes that take their conditioning seriously and their aesthetic and their look, and these guys definitely do. I don't know how Big Man's feeling about wrestling with that Cuban around his neck. That's probably a bad idea, but...
Yeah, we'll see if that comes into play in the matchup as Michael Hopkins and Flex McCallion starting things off. Flex, the beef in Beef Candy. Michael Hopkins, the main attraction wrestler, the Ma, as he likes to refer to himself.
Hopkins has got some jewelry on, too.
Sure does, and early action here. Here you see the power on display by Flex. Just bull rushing into the backfield there. Makes the tag to Richie Slade. Again, former Heritage champ. These guys have racked up a lot of victories. As of late, champ, they've been, look at this, double team action. Wow, into the X Factor. Oh, it might be over before it begins. They've been wrestling Beef Candy recently down in Mexico as well, so well-traveled.
Oh.
Well-traveled, as you see. Richie Slade, like you said, former Heritage champion. The candy in Beef Candy, those sort of John Stamos good looks. That might be rearranged a little bit. 8-1 from Michael Hopkins on the outside, but Richie Slade able to offer back in kind, but he calls this the 1872, and that could be 1, 2, 3. No.
You better break that up. That was a modified tombstone pile drive, one of those package deals. Damn.
Nasty. Had the legs hooked, drove him straight 12-6 on the clock, and almost got the 1, 2, 3. But match continues here. Some double team offense, so we are seeing some good tag team continuity. Look at that. Famouser, rocker dropper, maybe. I call it what you will call it, effective near fall there.
I've taken the Famouser from Billy Gunn himself.
Live to tell the tale, did our world champion Hopkins and Slade. Slade desperately needs to make a tag back to Flex here, if you ask me.
He's got an effective right hand.
Sword, and then with the chop, sending Hopkins into the ropes. Slade looking to find some momentum, but not to be cut off by the main attraction wrestler.
I talked about, look at this, nice unique kick there under the tutelage of B-Boy, who was just a lethal striker and a fixture here in the Southern California region, and now we're seeing some of that aggressive offense out of Hopkins.
Yeah, lots of back and forth action in this match. It seems like both teams are trying to, gain control and fighting for control, but impressive Inzaguri step off the middle rope.
Springboarding Noctis's foot into the face of Flex. Now Richie Slade's got nobody to tag, but he scores with that DDT.
Tornado DDT.
Boy, what action. Back and forth seesaw into the cover. Hopkins, desperation save. And if he hadn't done that, this thing would have been over. Oh, look out here.
Hopkins really sold out, connects.
Hit him with a sold out. He's put a lot of people away with that. So much momentum, but now sneaking in from behind is Flex McCallion and deposits Hopkins. This thing breaking down in a hurry, champ.
Misses the head kick. Oh, Flex using that power. Got him up for a fireman's carry. He doesn't have the head hook, though. What's he going for?
Oh, you know what that is.
Feed me beef.
Feed me beef into the cover, and Beef Candy get it done.
Wow.
Savor the flavor.
Here are your winners, Beef Candy.
Beef Candy impressive here in the Irvine Improv physical matchup. Bringing a whole new meaning to the term punchline here in this legendary comedy venue. Nothing funny if you step in there with Beef Candy, a very formidable duel.
Yeah, looking to rise the ranks here, the tag team and championship wrestling. Beef Candy standing tall. Noctis and Hopkins. Well, Noctis looking to maybe find his way a little bit. We'll see if that pairing of Noctis and Hopkins fights another day.
Maybe. We'll be back with more great action here from the United Wrestling Network.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-461-2347.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Guy Tweekazetti.
All right, Guy Tweekazetti, the party captain, in the house.
Gonna run all the way from Irvine to Los Angeles.
A victory lap.
God, I mean, you know, hide your no-nos at convenience stores when Guy Tweekazetti's in town, that's for sure. See, oh Lord, he's got a microphone.
What's up, party people? How we doing? You might notice I'm a little exposed here. I'm a little missing my tag team champions, baby. The Midnight Heat. Now I'm gonna be honest. They're not here because none of you deserve their presence. None of you. No one, no tag teams in the back are good looking enough. No one has the energy that we have. And there's definitely no one sweet enough. Candy.
Oh. All right, how about this?
I think Tweek said the magic word. Nobody's sweet enough. Beef Candy has other ideas.
Did someone say sweet? Because we are Beef Candy. And seeing as we won our last tag team bout, I think it's about time that we got a shot at the golden opportunity. And you know I know a thing or two about gold.
Former Heritage champ.
Beef Candy laying down the challenge.
This is not a match. You stay where you are.
Don't step on the gum!
What he said. I don't care who you are, what you've done before you got here in the ring today. None of these people care about you either. You guys care about the midnight heat, not them, right? Everyone cares about this. Who cares about the succulent beef? Candy! No. No. I know what you guys want. You want the midnight. Where were you at on that? Come on!
Smattering.
Crowd firmly in favor of Beef Candy, laying down a big-time challenge.
There we go. Whoa! Whoa! Take a number. How about this? PP Ray in the house.
PP Ray gonna get the crowd fired up in a hurry. Pretty Peter Avalon, Ray Rosas.
Little shimmy, little shake. And this is a team that knows all too well about gold as well. Former tag team title holders a number of times. Oh, look at this. It's an entertainment spectacular.
Your R roll is on point, TK, and so are the dance moves of PP Ray. What do they have? Even Beef Candy feeling it.
It's infectious.
Absolutely.
It's infectious.
I don't want to know what else is.
You are an obsession, you're my obsession. Who do you want me to be to make it?
Got a little karaoke jam going.
Boy. Yeah, Ray's got some pipes.
Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something. After 2 long years, Pretty Peter Avalon, Ray Rosas, P. Ray. We're back in the United Wrestling Network. And now that we're back, it's time to show you we can really shake it down. Now we got here talks about tag teams and tag team championships. We got Beef Candy in here. This flavor of the month. Because PP Ray, we've got that long-lasting flavor.
Oh my.
Hit him with the beat.
Woo. Boys, you can't be talking tag titles without the best tag team in Southern California, PP Ray, in the conversation. So you know what? I mean, the match is cool. Midnight Heat, Beef Candy, but you know what? How about we make it a 3-way dance? We make it a nice menage a trois for those tag titles. What do you say, boys?
I'd love to see it.
You both want a shot at the United Wrestling Network Tag Team Champions? Yeah. Then you got it! Midnight Heat, we're still going out on top, baby!
That's gonna be
Place your
sweet.
bets on the Midnight Heat to win. Anyone else to lose, it would be a sin.
Well, I wonder what Rockin' Ricky
Stop
and
dancing and
Precious
stop
Eddie
laughing.
are gonna think about
All of
this. They
Shut
gotta
up.
put the
Stop it.
titles on the line against Beef Candy and PP Ray.
A 3-way. Not gonna be pleased about that. But that is a sweet matchup.
The title reign of Midnight Heat just might hit the midnight hour. We'll be back after this.
24/7.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Emperor, Baron Black.
Baron Black making his Southern California debut as part of the brand new Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield, but no stranger to the fans of the United Wrestling Network. Incredible athlete. Just what a technician inside the ring.
Yeah, he loves to say that he works an American technical and strong style, and he's incredibly proud of that technical acumen in the ring. We'll see if he's able to show it off right here.
And introducing his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 181 pounds, the Forever Person, Honest John.
Honest John, very tough competitor. You know, willing to take on tough opponents. That's certainly the case here. But don't buy into that moniker of Honest. You shake his hand, you better count your fingers.
Yeah, we're willing to take on tough competitors, but certainly looking to have more success. I think he's tired of moral victories and just good showings. He wants to get into some serious win column action here.
Well, the wins haven't exactly piled up, but impressive athlete. And this would certainly be a big notch in his belt if he can take out and dethrone the Emperor, Baron Black.
Yeah, looking to steal one from Baron Black is Honest John. Looking to make a deal with that 1-2-3 in the ring. Baron Black doesn't look so impressed thus far.
Nope, looks a little nonplussed. Baron Black had a couple of absolute wars in Atlanta, Georgia with Lord Crew. We've seen how dominant Lord Crew is. So that'll tell you what you need to know about this guy, Baron Black. A lot of matches in AEW as well. In fact, the man of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko, granting him the ability to use that cloverleaf.
Quite a compliment. The left-handed shake from Honest John. Never trust a guy that goes to shake with his left hand. Baron Black, it doesn't look too eager.
A little page out of the Ray Rosas playbook saying, you know, you've earned it.
I'd be careful if I were Honest John. Yeah, there it is.
Sometimes you got to beat him to the punch. Preemptive strike there by the Emperor. And boy, looking to make short work here perhaps, but no, look at that Hurricane Rana. I'll tell you, man, Honest John is tough, but
maybe a little overconfident Baron Black to start, and Honest John making him pay for it.
Finds a way, gets that arm drag.
And now he got what he wanted. He got that left-handed shake, but Baron Black looking to get what he wants. Honest John, just slippery in there.
Yep, by hook or by crook. Yeah, that'll give you a negative attitude in a hurry. Beautiful exploder suplex there by Baron Black.
High angle on that suplex.
Such a technician, as we talked about. And he can get physical as well. Trained under the likes of Curtis Hughes. Mr. Hughes, who of course was a no-nonsense type competitor.
Definitely see that influence. Elbow taken down Honest John, send him into the corner. Baron Black looks like he's just getting started.
Brimming with confidence.
Yes.
Is the Emperor. Baron Black in total
look at
control.
Honest John.
But with Honest John, you can't let him stick around, because he'll find a way to get you in a tough position.
Black grabbing handful of hair there. Going for another ride is John in the launch position and down.
Had a lot of time to think about it there. Into the cover, doesn't elect to hook the leg. Honest John able to escape. And man, that big belly to back suplex. Baron Black in total control.
Yeah, he is. He's just going to work. Really been picking apart Honest John after, some early counters from Honest John, but really that exploder slowed Honest John. Suplex float over, could be all here. Just picture perfect from Baron Black.
Baron Black, so impressive. I don't think he's even broken a sweat yet, James, and now in total control here. And he knows how to punish you.
So methodical.
That mat can quickly become a dissection pan, and Baron Black, the Emperor, will pick you apart.
Honest John knows it. He's trying to fight out of that. There you see that knee right into the lower back, connected with the spine of Honest John. You see him just racked in pain. Crowd imploring Baron Black to do it again.
Still incredible women's division main event coming your way. Rekka Tahaka taking on Sandra Moon. What a battle that should be. Still to come here on the brand new Championship Wrestling presented by Car Shield. Big strike there by Black.
Knocked the headband right off of Honest John. Honest John looks taking that one a little personally. Firing back with another shot and then just chopped down to the mat once again.
Honest John likes that 5-finger discount. I think the only thing he's going to be taking away is some serious black and blue courtesy
Honest John
of the Emperor.
Paying full price in that ring with Baron Black right now. Honest John, but refusing to sell himself short is Honest John.
He just always digs down deep. Just when you think you got him dead to rights, I mean, the guy finds a way. You got to respect him.
Yeah, it might not be hard to knock him down, but it's getting him to stay down that's the trick. And Honest John is showing just what a tough task that is.
And catching this guy can be like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. He's elusive, he's quick, super kick. He's pulling down the knee pad here.
God, what a victory this would be.
Oh, look at that.
Planning, Baron Black could be hurt.
Yeah, bone on bone. Here's the cover. Upset City. No, not yet.
And I think at the very least, Baron Black's going to be leaving with a lot more respect for Honest John. And if he's not careful, Baron Black's going to be leaving with a tough loss here.
Yeah.
And the straps are down. What does Honest John have in mind?
Looking for
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a suplex of his own. Standing switch. Round and round they go. Where they stop, who knows?
Honest John, just with everything he's got, he wants to get the better of this. Almost amusing. Oh, nearly colliding with the official.
Gets that distance.
Oh,
big
mercy.
Time power bomb. Beautifully done.
And
that's step one. There's the cloverleaf. Locks it in.
Tap City.
Here is your winner, Baron Black.
I'm cool with being the most hated. Yeah.
Look on Baron Black's face once again, just that stoic confidence.
He wants championship gold. I tell you, Baron Black out of Atlanta is here reminiscent of the Hawks. Baron Black, the Emperor, he's flying high on Championship Wrestling. More action coming your way. Women's division main event. We'll be back.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is going to break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now.
Call 800-461-2347.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Standing by with Johnny Robbie, the rookie sensation here in the United Wrestling Network's women's division. Johnny, you got an impressive win in your debut 2 weeks ago on Championship Wrestling. How'd it feel?
How'd it feel? So excited to be here. I've been wanting this my whole life, and I've been working hard for it. I've been training for it, and 2 weeks ago, I proved it.
So what's next?
What's next? What's next is Rekka Tahaka versus Sandra Moon, and I'll be watching very closely because I plan to be up there one day with them, and Johnny Robbie's here to stay.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she is lightning in a bottle, Sandra Moon.
Sandra Moon has been a fixture in the women's division here in the United Wrestling Network. Some huge rivalries, huge victories in the past. Big, high-profile main event matchup here.
Yeah, huge opportunity for Sandra Moon to really firmly plant her flag in the women's division. And hard not to get excited with a competitor like Sandra Moon.
And introducing her opponent from the Isle of Samoa, Rekka Tahaka.
Diametrically opposed demeanors on these two, I would say.
Rekka Tahaka is just intensity personified. Just such a long-standing history of phenomenal Samoan competitors throughout the years in professional wrestling, and certainly proud member of that lineage and legacy. Rekka Tahaka played football in Samoa. You gotta be tough to do that, let me tell you.
No doubt about it.
As physical as they come, but I'll tell you what, Sandra Moon, such a great veteran as well. This should be a phenomenal, phenomenal main event matchup. Cannot wait.
Watching Rekka's approach to the ring, she was staring a hole not only in Sandra Moon, but everyone that she locked eyes with on her approach to the ring. Sort of threat assessment all the way.
Great training by Rekka Tahaka under the wings of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, QT Marshall in the Nightmare Factory, and overpowering Sandra Moon. But Sandra Moon, you see it right there, big smile on her face, loves competition, loves a good fight, and is certainly up to the task.
I haven't seen anyone be able to break Sandra Moon's spirit yet, win or lose.
Nice takedown there. The wrist control took down Rekka Tahaka, did Sandra Moon. Back to square one a little bit, swing and a miss. And Rekka Tahaka so powerful that, you know, you don't want to be, she's got incredible grip strength, and what a takedown there.
Sandra Moon A little bit of disrespect from Rekka there to Sandra Moon.
Yeah, put a little extra on that one.
Yeah, and Sandra definitely didn't like that, and why would she? Sandra Moon, a real opportunity, again, just to show what she is all about. Vicious elbow, though, from Rekka.
That was nasty. Tip of the elbow, just all kinds of velocity on it. Now tying up the arm hammerlock here by Tahaka, making her debut here in the Southern California area, part of the huge brand new championship wrestling presented by CarShield. North-south position here by Sandra Moon. Great map grappling, but what a reversal there by Tahaka. Great work.
Yeah, just couldn't keep her down. Rekka in control in the early going. Sandra Moon using all of her athleticism, all of her match savvy there. Great counter.
That was a great head scissors there. And now just the power. You know, it's one thing getting Rekka Tahaka on the mat, whole nother thing trying to keep her there.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of tough physics involved there if you're Sandra Moon trying to keep Rekka down.
It's just that added punishment. You see that?
Yep.
A shoulder block in the corner, bad enough, but just grinding the shoulder now into the midsection there of Moon.
Cajun country, call that a little lanyap, a little something extra in the corner there.
I mean, Tahaka just has one heck of a mean streak.
Sandra Moon, she won't be bullied, though. She never backs down from a fight. You see her giving it right back, getting the crowd into it. Is lightning in a bottle, and she needs to catch it right now. And I love this. If she's Rekka able to escape from the corner, thought Sandra Moon might be able to get her trapped.
Sandra Moon had to momentarily call the audible here. Closing the gap, though.
Now she's going to get what she wants. I love a new twist on an old favorite. Protecting herself a little bit more from being on the outside as she fires away at Rekka.
Crowd here at the Irvine Improv was counting in unison.
I don't know if that had any effect.
No, not having any part of that was Tahaka, and now not where you want. Look at these elbows, though. Fighting her way out of it is Sandra Moon. So tenacious, so tough. Here's the cover, back and forth. Great action thus far.
Sandra Moon trying to build momentum. Full head of steam, shot to the back of the head. As you say, it's often the one you don't see. Could be
gotta capitalize here. Shot the half, but again, the power on display at Tahaka, able to kick out.
I can't believe it. I mean, Sandra Moon unloading with those shots, and it did not even phase Rekka Tahaka in the slightest.
Well, got her 2 count, inching ever closer, and continues to put some deposits in the pain bank in this matchup is Moon, but boy, it's not registering right now. The legendary toughness of Samoan competitors.
Hey, making her thinking about it, but it almost, you see the look of horror on the face of Sandra Moon, realizing that those strikes, while finding purchase, aren't wearing down Rekka Tahaka. It seems like it's almost only serving to boil her up more.
3 consecutive trips into the turnbuckles to no avail, and playtime might just be over.
Got her by the hair, screaming in pain as Sandra Moon. You say playtime might be over, is playing with her a little bit, then just that headbutt. It's got Sandra Moon rocking and reeling.
Boy, getting all her body into that. Vicious headbutts, and if it weren't for the corner, I think Sandra Moon would be on the canvas.
Big time shots into the midsection. Sandra Moon just wailing in pain.
Tahaka just so vicious. I mean, you know you're in a fight when you're in there with Tahaka.
Yeah, certainly Sandra will for the next several days. Sandra's looked pretty good here, scoring with a lot of shots, but just not able to do the requisite damage needed.
Crowd here in Irvine behind Moon.
Sure, that's only going to serve to infuriate Tahaka.
It seems that way, and now again the power. Look at this.
At the cost of Sandra Moon, he's got to look at the eyes there. Jackknife cover.
Yep, after the spine buster. Only a count of 2, though. We talk about the toughness, the aggression of Tahaka. A lot of heart, a lot of toughness here in Sandra Moon. Moon in deep trouble. Can she fight her way back into this thing? We'll be back right after this.
347.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Welcome back, everybody. Main event throughout the break. Rekha Tahaka continues to punish Sandra Moon, but has not been able to put her away.
Sandra Moon just too tough, too much heart and resilience thus far. But Tahaka is in control as soon as Sandra Moon trying to fire back, but Tahaka's had all the answers so far.
Pivotal matchup in the pecking order of the United Wrestling Network women's division. See who gets the better of this out of the scramble, looking for perhaps a monkey flip.
Sending Sandra into the corner.
A lot of power in the lower body, a lot of power everywhere for Tahaka. Oh, excuse me, what a knee, rocked out on her feet.
Yeah, look at the eyes of Sandra Moon. Nobody is home. Engine barely still running.
And just
snapmare in the cover.
Aggressive snapmare.
Sandra Moon refusing to say die.
Sure is, but I mean, gosh, just got her jaw absolutely checked there.
I mean, her eyes were like flying saucers there for a moment. You could almost see the stars circling around her head.
Yep, lights were on, nobody was home. But look at this, Sandra Moon, you can't count her out, continues, fought her way all the way back to vertical base and answering with strikes of her own. Incredible toughness. Beautiful takedown defense there by Tahaka. Changing levels.
Changing levels. Sandra Moon, her biggest, oh!
Came up with a spinning neck breaker.
Yeah.
Both are down, but look at this. Tahaka, though, there we go. Immediately now into the cover. That's one of her primary weapons, is that spinning neck breaker. And Tahaka really loves to attack the neck. We saw it with that, real aggressive snap mare earlier. Now the neck breaker, and continues to just pour it on.
You saw that defense that led to Tahaka's offense. Sandra Moon's gonna have a tough time hitting that Moon's Landing, which is the biggest weapon in her arsenal, that gut wrench power bomb. I don't know if she's gonna be able to, certainly with all the damage she sustained, does she have the strength to hit it on somebody as big and powerful as Tahaka?
Yeah, and now continues to eat more strikes. Officials got to take a look. Sandra Moon's got to continue to show that she can intelligently defend herself. You don't want to answer these, these unanswered strikes looking, well, but there you go. Again, staying in this thing is Moon, and answers with a wicked shot of her own.
That might be
that one registered.
The most powerful shots of the matchup thus far from Moon.
Big hook kick there. Sandra Moon in control now. Succession of kicks, gets caught there though by Tahaka. Presence of mind. Oh my gosh, wow, that could dislocate your knee in a hurry.
Tahaka refusing to be denied, but so is Sandra Moon.
Oh, this has been one hell of a battle, a real war here. Sandra Moon maybe thinking suplex. Just so tough to take Tahaka down. Overpowers Moon yet again, hanging Moon
strength
out to dry.
Too much strength, and what Tahaka, she's got some real ill intentions in mind there. And that boot found the mark again across the head of Sandra Moon.
Scary, scary intensity. Sandra Moon had a bullseye. Here's the cover. Digs down deep, kicks out again at 2 3/4. Just will not say die.
She will not fold. Sandra Moon refusing to stay down for 3. The crowd imploring Sandra Moon. Can she catch lightning in a bottle and get a victory?
Well, I don't know. She finds herself in a big-time pit to climb her way out of at this point. This thing starting to become a little more one-sided as this fight goes into deep water. But just when I say that, Sandra Moon answers again. Lightning in a bottle indeed.
Pop, pop, bang with some shots from Sandra Moon. There's another one. Bang-a-rang, and again.
Not often that you see Tahaka on rubber legs, and that's where she's at right now. And now going back to these hook kicks.
Some serious fury on the face of Sandra Moon.
Nowhere to go but down. Measuring her, runs right into the forearm. You get Tahaka in trouble. She doesn't stay there for very long, that's for sure. Look out.
But neither does Sandra Moon. Can she get her up? No, Tahaka just too strong.
And just a lot of residual damage throughout this matchup done on Sandra Moon as well. I mean, that she's willing, but it's just, wow, just gutsy performance here by Moon, and just spears her right into that turnbuckle.
Dart.
Those turnbuckles had no effect earlier. Now they do. Here's the cover, has her rocked. Oh. Can't put her away.
Ever so close was Sandra Moon in pulling off the victory.
Only a count of 2. Not the intensity, not the confidence on the face of Tahaka right now, however.
Yeah.
Moon's got to continue looking for it here.
What a comeback. Yeah, looking for Moon's landing. If she hits this, it's good. Oh, but Tahaka with the stomp of her foot, and now planning Sandra Moon. We're gonna put a grim ending on her fairy tale comeback. No, Sandra Moon kicks out.
Very fitting that Tahaka would utilize that Samoan drop. So proud of her heritage from the Isle of Samoa. But somehow, some way, Sandra Moon continues to fight on in our main event. Eats that big Samoan drop, keeps coming back for more.
God, will not stop Sandra Moon, and again, cover.
Boy, this has got to be the most trouble I think that I've seen Tahaka in this matchup.
Oh my God, but just the authority there.
There we go. That's gonna do it. My goodness.
Here is your winner, Reka Tahaka.
What a battle, what a main event, and in the end though, decisive with that coconut crusher, that STO with the claw as well, takes down Sandra Moon and gets the victory. There's another look at it.
Just enveloped her face and planted Moon for the 3 count. That was some serious viciousness.
Reka Tahaka, dominant as always, but found herself in one heck of a battle. Sandra Moon took her to the limit. We'll see you next time on Championship Wrestling, presented by CarShield.